All right, so let's talk about the Les Paul first.
Okay.
So, what do you know about it? Or actually,
What do
first,
I know about
how
it?
long have you had it?
All right. I purchased this in, I think it was May of this past year. So May of 2019.
19,
Yeah. So I've owned it for, I guess about 6 months, 7 months almost.
Yeah.
The way it came into my possession was I traded to, at the time, two of my favorite guitars for it, but it was a guitar that I had already.
And one of my favorite guitars.
Yeah, one of his favorite guitars. That belonged to me, though. It wasn't his. But I traded to them to get this one, and I already had played this guitar once previously when I was in Nashville this past spring.
So it was a guitar you played, and what year did they say it was?
So this guitar, the body started out as a 1955 gold top. So it would have been the gold on the top, and it would have had just a wrap tail. I've seen one picture of the guitar before it was converted when it was still gold, but the guitar was kind of messed up though. Before it was converted, what they call it.
Okay, so it's a conversion. And the gold tops typically have like a different top to them?
Yeah, the gold tops have, what do you mean, like underneath the wood?
Yeah, when you take the gold off, don't gold tops look different?
Yeah, sometimes they have what's called an off-center seam.
Okay.
So this has a straight seam, so that means that it was re-topped at some point.
Okay.
So the top would have been, like it could have been maybe 2 or 3 pieces, but they were definitely not straight, exactly straight.
So they re-topped this.
So this was re-topped, and then the neck was reshaped more like a 59. The logo was moved to make it more like a 59.
Interesting. Okay, and the pickups, as far as you know, are also original to the guitar?
They're not original to the guitar because it would have had P90s in it.
Oh, geez. But the white one is
the white one is an old one. Yeah, the white one is an old one. This is an old patent number of some kind. So this is an old patent number. This is either an old patent number or some type of PAF of some type.
And I guess we'll hear when we play it.
This thing's like got red leaking around the white.
Oh yeah, there is red on this part of it too, and I remember you said there was red on the top.
Yeah, which is faded off a little bit.
Yeah, it started to come off a little bit. And then Josh Smith was telling me, and he showed me this for the first time, that little space where the carve comes down lower than the binding. He said that was his favorite part of any Les Paul.
Yeah.
But we'll hear when you play it, you said that the pickups are kind of underwound, so they kind of sound like they get into single coil territory.
It's almost like a telly kind of, especially the bridge is like, it's got clarity like a telly would.
Yeah.
That's the way that people really describe it, as like a telly on steroids or something, the old pickups and the old wood and stuff. And then my favorite part about old Gibsons are the pots and the caps, which are original. All the wiring is original with the guitar.
Okay.
So it has the old Central Lab pots and bumblebees and stuff, so when you turn the volume down, it still stays clear. When you turn the tone down, it's just a little bit different sounding than a modern guitar would be.
Okay, and then you did a cardinal sin and threw a Bigsby on it. Let's not beat around the bush. Okay. You played this for 4.5-5 months without a Bigsby.
Yeah.
And then you bought a Bigsby, which I encouraged you to do with a Vibromate.
Yeah.
That's really cute right there.
Yeah.
I don't think that was there when you got it. Yeah. But you tried the Vibromate.
Yeah, I tried the Vibromate, and I was like, this thing sucks. And then I was told by another guy that's really into old Gibsons, he goes, if you're gonna put one on there, just put it on the fucking guitar.
Yeah, and it actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, the original holes are still there, but it's not like it sticks out like a 335 or something. No. So awesome.
Well, and I love the Bigsby, and we put who makes this? Reverb makes the spring that I put in it. So it's a little bit, it's got more touch sensitivity than a regular Bigsby spring would have.
And now that you have the Bigsby, you don't change strings ever.
No.
Because it's such a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it sucks. And especially when you use 11s, it's really hard to. It took us like an hour to restring this thing.
Yeah. And then on top of that, the last part that I remember about it is all this checking.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a whole bunch of light to see it right now, but there's a lot of checking, and that happened. You left it in my cabin.
Yeah. We left it out there for a week when we were out in California, and the temperature change.
I kept my cabin at 65, and it still checked.
Yeah, all over the place.
All right, let's see the back of it real quick as well.
There's like some
a lot
key wear and stuff there.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's weird how faded it is right here. You see how it's like a lot less red right there?
Yeah, I wonder
why. It's weird because the sun doesn't really get that spot.
Huh.
It's weird, right?
That and it's just resting on the leg.
Yeah.
And then these old tuners aren't original, right?
No.
No, but are they like...
Yeah, these are called fake 58s. So these would be like shrunken Clusins.
Gotcha. Well, they look like shit. So.
Yeah. They look like mummy feet.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool, man.